Hello and hey and hi, everyone out there, all my widow sister friends. This is Maya Dionne, your favorite widow coach. And today I want to talk about something that was on my mind. If you love stuff like this for widows, if you're a widow yourself, if you have a heart for widows and you want to help them move forward and grow and love their lives again, please like and share this video so you can always be notified and have first dibs on everything I talk about on this channel about all things widow. Right? Right. Let's jump in. Today I saw something on YouTube that was saying, oh, if I had to start all the way over from scratch, what would I do? And they were talking about something completely unrelated. They were talking about their YouTube channel or whatever. But it got me thinking, if I had to start all over as a widowed person, now, God forbid, because I am remarried, but, it is still a reality for everyone that once you do marry, you are committing to the idea that at some point you may be widowed, or that not even may, one of you is going to be. But that not being the topic being what would I do? Easy. 3 things. The first thing I would do is get a financial advisor, because if I did not already have one, the new financial situation that I'm going to be in after you're widowed, everything is different. It's the solo income, it's the planning, it's the future stuff, it's the kid stuff, the mortgage stuff, the bill stuff, the investment stuff, just all the things. And not just the regular financial stuff, but like your taxes, your benefits, like all of those things. You need a financial advisor. You need a financial advisor. This is the best thing I got for myself, because I don't even need to talk to him that much anymore. But when I first started, I needed so many things. And the biggest thing I needed was a way to be the steward of the money that was left to my son. I needed to be able to have it grow for him to have a college fund. And at that time, the way the money was left, it was like, oh, you can't have this kind of account. Oh, you can't make it grow. Like all of these rules and all of this jargon that I'm not, incapable. I'm not financially illiterate, but that was not my wheelhouse. And a lot of times when I deal with other widow clients that I have, they feel like, oh, this makes me feel dumb because I don't know this particular thing. That's okay. You don't need to know. It probably isn't your wheelhouse. Get a financial advisor. The second thing I would get, I wrote it down over here. The second thing I would get is I would start looking for widow friends. Oh, am I blurred out? I don't know. I would start looking for widow friends, some sort of widow community that feeds my spirit every week, just maybe once a week, because Lord knows we don't always feel like hearing, have hope, be okay, you're gonna do it. We don't always feel like hearing that, but at least once a week, we need somebody to be able to say, I get you and I got you. That is everything. Honestly, it really is, to be able to just say all the things that you can't say to your divorced sister, or you can't say to your happily married mom, or you can't say to your girlfriends who are still out here dating, or even in their happily marriages where they are constantly griping about how they can't stand something about their husband, and you're like, I wish I had my husband, but they don't appreciate that at all. And just the ways in which you feel alone that you can't really share with other people, because they're like, we're right here. Why are you alone? Let's go out. Why are you alone? Like, they don't get it. And so you need somebody on your side that gets you to talk about it at least once a week. It could be a support group. It could be therapy. I would recommend the therapist be a widow. Just my opinion. Just what I needed. Just saying. But definitely just somebody that actually gets it, right? The third thing, and again, if you love this, or if you have a heart for widows and you really want to share with them something that's actually going to help, and you've been saying things like, oh, things will get better and time will heal, we don't want to hear none of that. We want to hear this stuff, just so you know. I didn't mean to slap you, but like, no, we don't want to hear that. We want this stuff, the real information. So like and subscribe or share this with them and comment below if you are widowed. Let them know this is the kind of stuff you needed to know, right? Right. Moving on. Third and last thing. So the third thing I would do if I had to start all over as a widow right now, again, I said I wrote it down, I would start working on myself. I waited so long to in my mind, I waited like at least, something's on my shirt. I'm sorry, I'm easily distracted. This is ADD at work. I waited so long. To me, it was like a whole year that I waited to start actually figuring out me. That journey started with, and I'm going to say it, it's going to sound corny, but it's absolutely, it helped me so much, is personality tests. Taking another personality test to see who I really am now on the inside, like after all this has changed and grown me a bit, that was helpful. Finding out what my core values are, the things that turn my light on, where I'm like, oh, I'm actually interested in this, and I'm not just doing it because I'm not being dragged into it because my kids needed me to, or I'm not just obligated to do certain things, but I'm actually interested, I'm actually engaged in it, and I'm actually focused and in the moment. That kind of core values. You might need a coach for that. Just saying. Just saying. You pick me. That is my specialty. Anyway, those are the things that I would do. Those are the three things I would do. I would, especially that last thing. Anyway, I would do that. I would focus on who I am now, how to turn my light on so that I can, I wrote it down, it was good. Know how best to cope, grow, and dream in the present, not what do I want next, because next you is very important, but next you is also the next day, the next moment, not next year. It's right now. Who are you in this version of you, in this reality? This is your next. It's happening right now. So how do you grow? How do you cope? And how do you dream in this space? That's what you need to know to actually start moving in a way that doesn't feel like stuck, doesn't feel like I hate it here, doesn't feel like scary mommy, feels like home again. And I always say this, that without my husband, I felt homeless. So building home again within myself and with my kids are our little microcosm. So those are the three things I would do if I had to start all the way over from scratch. After, of course, I picked myself up off the ground and, no longer ears full of tears, no longer doing carpet angels, the first things I would do would get a financial advisor, find me a widow friend or some sort of way to feed my soul every week, and start working on myself. I hope that was helpful for y'all. If you love this and like this, I'm going to say it again, smack that subscribe button, share it with a widow friend. Make sure that you comment below so that this can be in your feed and you can see it all the time, because I am putting out information and helpful hints and my own experience as a widow and as a widow coach every week. Every week on Wednesdays, that's how we roll. So if you want in, type in the comments, I'm in. Okay, y'all, I'll see you next week. Make sure you jump into my free community. If you're not in this community, I don't know what you're doing. This is an off social media, so you don't have to scroll with the Facebooks and the Instagram. No, you just get on our browser and our network and see what's going on. Get the updates, get the events, get the community that you need that I was talking about. That's one of the three things, that community connection in the Next You Widow Network community. The link is in the post below. Okay, see y'all.